Welcome to Cosmopolitan Christ Church, India. We are at Cosmopolitan Christ Church, work together with Christ to spread the gospel, nothing but God's power, which can save the spiritual lives of Indians, Americans, British, German, Russian, and the Asians throughout the globe. We are at Cosmopolitan Christ Church, India, loves to serve and accommodate struck up foreigners in India without taking a single penny. Call us for more details to the number 7386005545.
The Road of Faith. The Road of Faith. Welcome back to Cosmopolitan Christ Church live streaming. How are you all? We hope and we wish you are all good in the hands of Christ, dear Cosmopolitan Christ Church members. And today I was at your screens and along with a new dimensional words of God, and the topic is the Road of Faith. So we are in the faith and we are following Christ, and due to that we will be having a lot of blessings from Christ, and with that blessings we may be leading a comfortable life, we may be living a happy life, we may be living a peaceful life, and with that peace, with that happiness, with that all the comforts, we feel like sky is the limit for us, and we take it granted that whatever we do, God is going to bless us, and whatever action we do, we feel that God is going to protect us. But today's God is talking to you and me. The road of faith may be visible, the road of faith may be widened, the road of faith may be like a national highway, and by seeing that road, by seeing that wide road, by seeing that without any obstacle road, you may feel that we can speed up like anything. We can speed our activities, otherwise we can speed our thoughts like anything in a jet speed. But God is remembering you, otherwise God is warning you that maybe I am giving you blessings, but I am giving you blessings so that you can use that blessings with your safety, with your security. Are we following that? Are we taking precautionary measures in having our blessings, in having our faith journey, dear Cosmopolitan Christ Church members? Yes, you have faith and God blessed you. God has given everything and you are very happy man. You are a very righteous person. But still God is asking you, are you taking any precautionary measures or not? And while we are going to any city, from one city to another city, we may come up with all the ring roads and the national highways. And all the ring roads and the national highways are such a huge roads, such a widened roads, so that our car, otherwise our vehicles, will be easily coming up to 100 easily and above that. And we may be enjoying all those speedings, all those journeys. But at the same time, we must remember, otherwise we must be precautionary, otherwise we have to take our secure measures whenever we have unexpected obstacles, whenever we have unexpected things in our way. We have to take control on our vehicle, we have to take control on our speeding. That's what God is going to talk to us today, dear Cosmopolitan Christ Church members. Yes, you are in faith and you have a smooth journey in the life of spirit, in a faithful life, in your personal life, in your business life. You have a smooth life, and now you are thinking that my faith, my life, my journey was smooth. Why can't I go in a jet speed so that I can do so many things in my life, so that I can do so many things in the spiritual life? But is it the will of Christ or not? Is it the will of Christ or not? Because while you are taking a decision, while you are taking a speeding decision, while you are taking a speeding decision, you have to check whether your car is that much capable or not. So God knows that your capacity, God knows your faith capacity, and God has given some limitations to your journey, to your speeding. But today, nowadays, as a believer, as a Christian, we are knowing that we are in faith, and we know that God blessed us, but we don't know that how much comfort we can get from that blessing, how much comfort we can get from that faith, dear Cosmopolitan Christ Church members. Our faith is this much smaller, and we want to explore a lot. This is the main problem. This is the main difference where we people, Christians, we believers, we faith followers are struggling up or meeting with a unexpected accident, dear Cosmopolitan Christ Church members. We cannot boost ourselves. We cannot have overconfidence on our faith. If you have overconfidence and if you wanted to boost yourself, you have definitely you will met with a mishap. You met with a misery, dear Cosmopolitan Christ Church members. And at that point of time, when you met with a mishap, when you met with a misery, now you think about that. Yes, I have that much of blessings, I have that much of faith. Then why I got this unexpected mishap? Why I got this unexpected misery? Because you have very small strength of faith, but you wanted to explore a lot more than your capacity. That's why God is giving a break. Otherwise, God wanted to stop you. God wanted to stop you so that you have a further faithful life, dear Cosmopolitan Christ Church members. If you go to scriptures, Judges 7th chapter, 2nd verse. The Lord said to Gideon, "You have too many men. I cannot deliver Midian into their hands, or Israel would boast against me." In this verse, God knows that Israelites are very strong. They have a lot of army in their hand. But still, God don't want to give their enemy into Israelites, because God knows that if Israelites won on their enemies, they will boost themselves. And they tell that with our strength, with our army only, we had victory from our enemies. But God doesn't want that. That's why He was not giving their enemies into their hand, dear Cosmopolitan Christ Church members. With this verse, we have to check our speeding in whatever personal life, whatever faithful life, whatever church life we have. Yes, God is blessing you, but we should have some safety measures. Nowadays, so many sedans are coming, so many hatchbacks are coming, so many luxurious cars are coming, racing cars are coming, and they will tell that the maximum limit of speeding is 100, 200, 300, 500. If you take Lamborghinis and if you take Rolls Royce, they have lots of horsepowers. They have so much of speeding excessiveness. But still, we have to check our roads, on which roads we are traveling, on which places we are roaming. So if you're not going to check your roads, if you're not going to check your places, how much valuable car you have, how much valuable sedans and hatchbacks you have, you definitely met with that same old accident, dear Cosmopolitan Christ Church members. If you take that sedans and hatchbacks as your faith, and if the roads are your faith life, then you have to check up your safety measures, security checks, dear Cosmopolitan Christ Church members. And with that speeding, you will be into a misery, a mishap, and you tell that as an unexpected accident. Accident means unexpected thing. Accident means without your intention, otherwise without your any weakness, otherwise without any fault, something will happen. That is called accident. And when you are speeding up in your faith, if something has happened against you, something worst happened, you tell that why this unexpected thing happened. Maybe for you that is unexpected thing, but God knows that it should happen. That situation is expected because you are speeding out of your limit. You are speeding out of your limit in the road. The road may be a national highway, the road may be a local road, but still you have to control your speeding. And now God is telling you, whatever problems you face, whatever miseries you face, in your faith, that is due to your doubt, otherwise overconfidence. See, in faith we have only two options. One thing, you doubt faith, otherwise with faith you feel overconfident. So these two things will make your faith uncontrolled. So God is telling you that you have to be doubtless and you have to be in your control of confidence, dear Cosmopolitan Christ Church member. So if you don't have these two, you will be having problem in your family, you will be having problem in your personal life, you will be having problem in all your business lives. And at that point of time, you have to take control of your faith. That means taking control of your faith means you have to be with God. You have to live along with the word of Christ, dear Cosmopolitan Christ Church members. Because in such a short time period, because of that misery, because of that problem, we all think a lot for any alternative, any option. But God is telling you, don't go for any option, don't go for any alternative. Stick on to your faith, stick on to your limitations, stick on to your own speeding limit, so that God is going to take control on your faith. God is going to take control on the road, dear Cosmopolitan, that road to faith. So if you check your faith, if you check your speeding limits, all the things which was happened in your journey is because of your works, because of your attitudes only. But nothing will happen in faith unexpectedly. That's what God is going to tell you right now. And all those accidents are unexpected for us, but in God's view it's expected. So if you see that, Isaiah 46th chapter 9th verse, Isaiah 46th chapter 9th verse, my counsel shall stand and I will accomplish all my purpose. So God is telling you that all was set earlier and that is my purpose. So without God's purpose nothing will happen. So whatever happened in the faith is because of the purpose of Christ, because of the purpose of God. So you have to abide to that purpose. You have to be under the control of that purpose. You have to be in the safe and sound hands of that purpose, dear Cosmopolitan Christ Church members. And if you see, the roads are widened. The roads are widened like national highways and all. We must be very precautious. We must be very careful, because the more widen the road, the more clear the road, the more dangerous for the prone of accidents, dear Cosmopolitan Christ Church members. So many times we will be listening to our YouTube channels, otherwise so many times we will be seeing TVs, so many times we are reading newspapers that lot more accidents will happen on national highways only. And once the accident will happen in national highways, there was very low chances for living again, dear Cosmopolitan Christ Church members. So God is asking you, yes, I was giving you blessings, I was giving you comfort, I was giving you enjoyment and happiness, but still taking care of your safety is your responsibility. Taking precautionary measures, taking controlled life, having controlled life, having life under the Christ is your responsibility. Giving blessing is God's responsibility, and making that blessing as a flourishment in your life under the control of Christ is your responsibility, dear Cosmopolitan Christ Church members. If you go to Hebrews 11th chapter, 24th verse, 24th to 26th verse, I will read. By faith, when he grew up, Moses refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter, choosing rather to be ill-treated with the people of God than enjoy sin's fleeting purpose. He was, in this verse, God is talking about Moses' life. He was born Israelite, but he was brought up in king's fort. But still, he has all the wealth, he has all the comfort, he has the life of king. He has the life of king. And in our faith also we have lot of options, lot of luxuries, but still Moses chosen the God's way, not the king's way. Moses chosen the God's way, not the king's way. So what we are taking, which road you are taking? Are you taking God's road? Otherwise, are you taking worldly road? So it is your decision, it is your will to take the road which will be helpful to you and for your generations, dear Cosmopolitan Christ Church members. The road of faith is very comfortable, very widened, but still it was more prone for accidents. So you must be very careful. That's what God is trying to communicate with you, dear Cosmopolitan Christ Church members. And this is Kumar signing off from Cosmopolitan Christ Church live streaming, and I will be back tomorrow with the same newer dimensional message, same time. And until then, keep safe, precautionary. You take all the precautionary measures, because yes, we are relaxing right now. We have more options to explore outside, but still we have to take same old precautionary measures in the lockdown now also. So we hope all your families, all your business are flourishing, to be carried forward in this lockdown. And God bless you abundantly. Thank you so much.
Welcome to Cosmopolitan Christ Church, India. We at CC Church work together with Christ to breathe the gospel, nothing but God's power, which can save the spiritual life of Indians, American, British, German, Russian, and Asian. Throughout the globe, we at CC Church India love the service at accommodating track up foreigner in India without taking a single penny. Call us for more details. +91 73 86 00 5545. Now Cohort, Prasanna will be sharing the word of Christ, which is God's power.